Hi guys, I'm Cesar D. Tamaglasang, a reporter of good agricultural practices for Kasaba. So let's start. So ang preliminary statement, the Philippine National Standard (PNS) for good agricultural practices in Kasaba was first created in 2015. In 2018, the Bureau of Agriculture and Fisheries Standards or BAFS review in along with other Kasaba standards to make sure it was still useful and appropriate for current rules and market needs. No? A technical working group, TWG, later revised in based on Department in Agriculture Special Orders issued in 2017 and 2008. The updated standard was officially approved by the Secretary of Agriculture in 2020. So, definition of the cropping pattern was modified as arrangements of crops in same area at any given point of time such as intercropping, relay cropping, and sequential cropping. And provision title of 4.1.1 equipment maintenance was modified by the TWG members into 4.1.1 machinery and equipment maintenance, since it encompasses not only the equipment but also the machinery. So this document was drafted in accordance with the editorial rules of the ISO or IAS directives. So in introduction, kasaba, popularly known as balinghoy or balanghoy, or sa Tagalog kamuting kahoy, in mainly used as food and or as feed ingredients, no? So the Philippine Statistic Authority, Bureau of Agriculture, um, or BAS statistics reported that cassava production declined from 2,806,668 metric tons level in 2017, so to 2,723,333 metric tons in 2018. No? According to the Food and Agriculture Organization or FAO, more or less a billion people depend on cassava as food staple in 105, and it is considered as the fourth most important crop in developing countries. Sinana siya ka-importante, no? Nga crops. So kung lisod palit sa rice, so atong i-alternate nato sa atong pagkaon, so kanig yung kasaba. Although consumed in different forms, cassava is also a substitute for rice among marginal farmers in the uplands. According to the studies, roots become unfit for consumption within 2 to 3 days after harvest. This phenomenon is also known as post-harvest physiological deterioration, no? So, or tawag nga PPD. And it is considered as one of the main post-harvest constraints for farmers, traders, and for food industries. No? One of the food safety concern in the consumption of cassava is the cyanide content found in the tubers and leaves. So ang tawag na to aning cyanide content nga makuha nato sa cassava is linamarin. So ang release sa cassava nga cyanide mo ang gitawag natong hydrogen cyanide o HCN, diba? Din sa the natural chemical in cassava that produce cyanide mo nang cyanogenic glycosides. Then according to FAO, the tubers and leaves contain varying amount of cyanide. So mo ni sila dayang mas daghang yung linamarin, no? Content which is toxic to human and animals. Processing, ang fermentation, drying, mo ni ato ang kanaang pwede i-process sa atong kasaba. However, can significantly reduce the cyanide content. So ma-reduce lang. So dapat na pag mas daghan pa nga processing method aron mas zero gyud ang cyanide content, no? Para mas safety o healthy na to nga makaon, no? Iwas sa cyanide content. The good agricultural practices GAPs will assist in the control microbial, chemical, and physical hazards associated with all stages of the primary production and post-harvest processing of cassava meant for human consumption and for the production feed ingredients. No? So this standard covers the general hygienic practices of the primary production and post-harvest processing of cassava meant for human consumption and for production of feed ingredients. So the terms and definition for the purpose of this standard, the following definition. So muna siyang uh, scope, no? Agricultural inputs in incoming materials such as seed, pieces, organic and inorganic fertilizers, waters, and agricultural chemical use for the primary production of cassava. So, ang agricultural worker, any person that undertakes one or more of the following activities such as cassava cultivation, harvesting, and post-harvest practices. Ang biological control, use of natural enemies such as parasitoid, predators, pathogen, and microbial metabolites to manage the population of arthropod pests, plant pathogens, and spoilage organisms. Example ani sa biological control mo ni ang ato ang mga beneficial arthropods o may beneficial organisms such as katong Bacillus thuringiensis, Rhizobium, Trichoderma, diba? Ug sa beneficial arthropods, no? So napod tay gitawag nga lady beetle, list wings, katong praying mantis, spiders, honeybees for pollinate na makatabang sa production sa ato ang crops. Then cleaning, removal of soil, dirt, grease, or other contaminants from the harvest. Ang composting, management process where organic material are used subjected to moisture, heat, and microorganisms for the specified period of time to produce a product known as compost, no? Kanang gikan sa animal manure. Example is ning chicken manure, so or chicken dung sa uban din carabao dung na din contamination, introduction or transfer of a food safety hazard such as soil, water, chemicals, equipment, animals, and also people to cassava tubers or to the inputs that come in contact with the product. So, tanan nga pwede makahatag og contamination sa ato ang cassava production, no? Then production or occurrence of a hazard into the environment. So bisan pag ang environment nato pwede makahatag og contamination, ba? Sa then cropping pattern, arrangements of crops in the same area at any given point of time such as intercropping, relay cropping, and sequential cropping. So kaning intercropping guys, so sa cassava pwede na to siya i-combine, example sa corn din cassava. So atagan na to mga spacing pwede. So bisan sa crops nga kana ang pwede lang pod nga makuan sa cassava. Din sa relay cropping, example is corn, kung magtassel na or kanang namulak na papamulak, so pwede na to tanom dayon ang cassava. So pagka-harvest sa corn, so pila ka pila ka weeks na lang or a month maka-harvest na pud ta sa ato ang cassava. Din sa sequential, so pag-harvest sa corn, isunod na to ang cassava og tanom, din sunod na pud sa cassava pag-harvest na to, so corn na pud, no? Din domestic animals, so animals that are raised as family pets or as source of food and income for the family. Mga animals no, example, iro, kani ang iring pwede na pagkitaan ang iring pod. Ito mga mahalon, di ba? Din mga manok, ana. So pero isa po ni mga domestic animals nga makadaot sa to ang tanom. Din farm, land wherein cassava is grown and harvested, and establishment within the premises under the control of the same management. No? Then fertilizers includes any solid or liquid substances, either organic or inorganic nutrient elements, singly or in combination with other materials, applied directly to the soil or plant foliage for the purpose of promoting plant growth, increasing crop yield, and improving product quality. And then sa field packing, cassava tubers are placed inside woven sacks, jute sacks, or any appropriate container during harvesting. O, mo itong gamiton, no? Sa cassava, ang woven sacks, jute sacks, pwede container. And sa food safety, assurance that food will not cause any harm to the consumer when it is prepared or eaten according to its intended use. So, sa ato yung cassava production, kinahanglan na gyud ang food safety, no? Para sa ato ang consumers, bisan sa ato ang sarili nato, no ba? Kay magkaon man gyud ta og bisa sa mga animals. So, kinahanglan naka-hygiene gyud ta. So, tagkuan nga sakto ang ato mga tools, equipments. So, kinahanglan hinlo dili contaminated sa bisan unsa nga kanaang mga hazard, no? Hazardous. Then cleaning, removal of soil, dirt, grease, or other contaminants from the harvest ng cleaning. Then composting, so matugay na. So kinahanglan yun sa mga animal manure o mga organic matter, kinahanglan ma-decompose gyud siya ayha na to i-apply sa ato ang tanom, no? Then grower, person with responsible for the management of the primary production of cassava. Mga growers kanang nagatanom, nagalaga, nagapatambog, nagakuan apply og mga abono din. Hazard, biological or chemical or physical agent in or condition of food with the potential to cause an adverse effect on health and environment, no? Itong mga pwede makadaot sa ato ang tanom, sa ato ang cassava. Mga hazard din. Manure, animal excrement that may be used in the production of compost. So example na to, itong chicken manure, carabao dung. Then packing, placing fresh cassava tubers and other cassava products such as chips and granules in a package which may take place in processing sites. Packing. Pest, animal or plant that negatively affect the production, quality, and safety of cassava tubers. For example, insect, mites, disease, weeds, and rodents. Bisan pag humans, di ba? Basta hatag og kadaot sa tuang production, ginatawag na siyang pest. Then pesticide, any substance or product or mixture thereof including active ingredients, adjuvants, and pesticide formulation intended to control, prevent, destroy, repel, or mitigate directly or indirectly any pest. The term shall be understood to include insecticide, fungicide, bactericide, nematicide, herbicide, molluscicide, herbicide, rodenticide, plant growth inhibitor, regulator, defoliant, desiccant, and the like, no? May tawag pesticide, primary production, growing and harvesting of cassava, including land preparation, planting, weeding, irrigation, application of fertilizers and agricultural chemical, and harvesting. Din sa primary processing, steps involved in the processing of cassava chips, granules, starch, flour, and grades as washing, peeling, chipping, granulating, grating, drying, milling, pulverizing, packaging, and storing. Din sa rest, likelihood of an adverse health effect and the severity of this effect following exposure to the hazard. No, kani ang mga delikado ba nga may hinungdan sa ato ang masamad, mga dapat kung nata sa pag-harvest, so kinahanglan nagid ang proper handling, no? Nya napod ang PPE, personal protective equipment. di ba, para likay ta sa mga delikado. Then site, define area on the property, for example, a production site. Then recommended practices of primary production. In its primary production area, it is necessary to consider agricultural practices that ensure the safety production of cassava intended for food or raw materials for industrial uses. Various conditions are taken into consideration like those that are specific to the production area, and various method of production procedures associated with primary production should be conducted under good hygienic condition and should minimize potential hazard to health due to the contamination of cassava. Mga recommended practices sa primary production, no? Kinahanglan nga nagi sa safety ato ang mga produkto. Labaw niya to ang cassava. So sa paggamit po sa mga raw materials, kinahanglan nato gyud siyang ampingan pod nga dili siya masamad, dili siya madaot hangtod sa pagdulong sa processing area. Then site history and management. So location of production site where possible potential source of contamination from the environment should be identified. So kinahanglan ato agi siyang tanawon ato yung mahibaw-an sa ang say kasaysayan ani o kanang legend aning ato ang farm area or production site, no, aron malikayan nato ang posible nga contamination, no? In particular, primary production should not be carried out in areas where the presence of potential uh, harmful substances would lead to an unacceptable level of such substances in cassava after harvest. So kung nagid tayo mo kuan, mabantayan o makita nga mga makadelikado, example mga botelya na diha di pang dam di ay mga basura. So dapat aware gid ta nga dili na to na siya patamnan kana siya nga area or site. In evaluating the location of production site or potential source of contamination, the following are to be considered. So mo atong bantayan, no? Usa tamag tanom og cassava. So previous land use and cropping pattern, no? The slope and potential for runoff from nearby fields, proximity to high-risk production sites, potential microbial hazard including fecal and organic waste contamination, potential environmental hazard that could be carried to the growing site, access of domestic and wild animals to the site, and or water source used in primary production. So mo gini ang mga importante po na tanawon kung nabay duol nga patubigan or wala, or bahaanan ba ni siya dapita, o unsa slope ba ang kaning yuta, or klase pod sa ato ang kaning site nato nga ato ang napalit. Considering this potential source of contamination, efforts should be made protection the cassava growing areas. In previous uses cannot be identified, or the examination of the growing or adjoining sites lead to the conclusion that potential hazard exists. The sites should be analyzed for the contaminants of concern. The contaminants are at excessive level and corrective or preventive action that not been taken to minimize potential hazards. The site should not be used until correction or control measures are applied. Then, other consideration are on-site selection which may affect the cultural management. So, mo ni siya ang topography, flat or undulating, not more than 15%. If the slope area is very steep, water and soil consideration techniques are recommended. Example, sloping, agricultural land technology, or salt, specifically the establishment or contour hedgerows. Soils, all types of soils but ideally sandy loam to clay loam. Soil pH, optimum pH is at 5.5 to 6.5. Sa rainfall, enough rainfall or water sources that can support the growth of cassava plant. Then sa soil drainage, well drain area is recommended to avoid waterlogging. Then production site preparation, during land preparation, potentially source of microbiological and chemical contamination from product of various operations should be identified and avoided. In particular, farm machinery should be checked for possible leakage or oil and fuel. No, kinahanglan ato yung bantayan nga kung na may kanang mga leakage o na mga daot, so kinahanglan ato sang ipaayo ay ha nato gamiton. No? Organic fertilizers when applied should be fully decomposed. So dapat yun nga ma-decompose ang atong gamiton nga mga animal manure. Diba? Then the land is truly plow and harrow using a tractor or animal drone implement. These operations are usually done when there is enough soil moisture. The field should be plowed at least 15 cm to 25 cm deep in planting ridge in a height of 15 cm to 20 cm and planting distance of 75 cm to 100 cm between ridge is recommended. Appropriate cultural practices such as a proper land preparation, proper use of chemical inputs of bearing and healing up should be practiced to control the weeds. Sa planting materials, so natay variety selection. All varieties may be used for feed other industrial uses while only those varieties with low hydrocyanic acid or HCN are recommended for food as certified by the competent authority. The varieties of cassava are listed in Annex A. So makita na to unya no ang kadaghanan sa mga variety nga pwede na to itanom. So nakadepende pod sa yuta nga ato ang tamnan. Og napoy ka na ang less sa linamarin nga cyanide content sa cassava. Planting materials requirements. So stem as the planting material should be physiologically mature, 6 months or older planting, placed unhealthy to ensure maximum yield and quality. No? It is recommended that seed piece will be used at up to a maximum of 6 times as planting materials. A stem is matured if the diameter of the pit or cork is not more than half of the diameter of the cortex. A stem is healthy if it is free from insects, pests, and disease, and its diameter is not less than 1.5 cm. If the planting materials are sourced from the outside the farm, a record of purchase should be kept. A pre-planting treatment for pest control may be applied if necessary. Sa agricultural inputs requirements, agricultural inputs, seed pieces, water, fertilizers, agricultural chemicals, and the like should not contain microbial or chemical contaminant as defined under the General Principle of Food Hygiene, CEC or RCP 9 1 1969. And its equivalent PNS adversely affect the safety of cassava. So kinahanglan yun nga hinlo away from the contamination of water sa fertilizer, sa mga agricultural chemicals, ng pesticide, herbicide. So kinahanglan limpyo gid, no. Then all agricultural chemicals should be duly approved by the competent authority. Then fertilizers application, the use of organic and inorganic fertilizers in cassava production should be managed to limit the potential of microbial and chemical contamination. If found to be contaminated with heavy metals or other chemical at level may be affect safety, this input should be not be used. Kinahanglan sa pag tanom na to og cassava o sa pag in pre-harvest, no, sa atong pag-apply og mga fertilizer og kani ang other chemical, no. So kinahanglan limit lang gyud, dili nga pahi-spray, pahi-abono, kinahanglan limitado og kanang atimado gyud, no. Then growers or agricultural workers should not be used untreated solid or liquid manure because foodborne pathogens can be perish in soil for long period of time. In cases when the farm produce its own organic inputs, proper treatment procedures should be adopted to reduce or eliminate the pathogens present in the raw materials and to minimize the probability of contaminating the produce. The composting site should also consider the slope and proximity to production areas in order to prevent cross-contamination from runoff or leaching. So, fertilizer application, organic fertilizer should be broadcast or apply or on or before the final harrowing of the field. No? Organic inputs, if procure, should be from register outside source and documents should be kept. It produced on farm production procedures and source of raw materials shall be documented. The following factors may be useful in deciding the appropriate kind of fertilizers or the needed amount to be applied. Crop demand and available nutrients from soil, farm manure, and other crop residues. The rate of application of inorganic and organic fertilizer should be based on the result of soil analysis. So dili gid ta pahay butang og abono nga wala nagbase sa pag soil analysis na to. Inana gyud ka importante ang soil analysis, no? In the absence of soil analysis, the recommendation is 8 bags complete fertilizers. 4 bags are applied as basal and planting and other 4 bags are applied as side dress 2 months after. No? In order to minimize loss and contamination of the produce, correct application and proper storage procedures should be followed. Human sewage, whether processed or unprocessed, should not be used for cassava production. So, unsa ning human sewage? Dahil mo na siya mga hugaw kanang ihi, kana ang basta dito nga kana ang gikan sa ato gani. So dili na siya dapat i-apply sa ato ang kasaba. So bawal na siya magka-contaminated lang ato ang tanom bisa pa hugaw pug kaayo, di ba? Lain pud paminawon nga ang giabono kuan sa tao. So dili dapat pwede no. So storage and facility management, areas or facilities for storage, fixing and loading of fertilizers and soil additives and for composting of organic materials should be conducted as far away as possible from the other source. This facility should be properly maintained to minimize the risk of contamination of production areas and water sources. No? So, dapat ipalayo ginato ang kani ang unang bubuhat pod tawag storage area para pod sa ato ang fertilizer o sa uban pa mga chemical na inputs nato no sa ato ang patubigan o sa ato ang water source para iwas pod ta sa mga contaminated, mga possible na contamination no. So kinahanglan i-maintain nato, kinahanglan nagita sa mga safety tips, nagita mga safety tips, mga policy ana una sa ato ang mga trabahante puhon maka kuanta natay kagalingon nga farm. So kinahanglan nagitay mga safety protocols. Then for the storage of fertilizer materials, storage area should be separated from other agrochemical product to prevent a cross contamination no. So then storage should be well ventilated and appropriately covered to protect inorganic fertilizers such as powder, granules, or liquid from sunlight, rain, humidity, and other atmospheric factors. No, storage area should be free from waste, does not constitute a breeding place for rodents, and where spoilage and leakage are easily cleaned away. No? All inorganic fertilizers should be stored in prescribed manner to avoid or minimize risk of contamination to our source. For instance, liquid fertilizer should be banded and proximity of water courses, flood risk, and like should be considered. Fertilizer should not be stored with harvest cassava tubers or yield and plant propagation materials. No? The utilization of inorganic fertilizer should be to observe first in, first out practices or FIFO. Itong pinakauna na ito nga naabot nga produkto, example, chemical fertilizer. So, kung asa to na itong una na ito nga gipalit, so mo itong una nga gamiton po. So, dili na ito nga kung kay naibag una po na itong gipalit, mo na po itong una gamiton. O mo na po itong una na itong gamiton for fertilizer. So, kinahanglan, ang katong una nga mga fertilizer nga itong napalit, so mo itong una na itong gamiton, usa ang katong bag-o na to nga gipalit na pod, ahya na po na to gamiton. Paghurot na ang kato ang last na to nga nasa storage room, no? Then machinery and equipment maintenance. Machinery and equipment used for the application of fertilizers and soil additives should be maintained in good working condition and should be checked regularly by a technically competent person. So kinahanglan atong mga kagamitan na to, mga tools na to, equipment ato gina siyang limpyuhan, ato gina siyang gina-maintain. Example, ang ato ang mga machinery, example tractor. So kung pasagda lang nato, wala tay proper maintain sa ato ang mga machinery. So paggamit nato, flat di ay gamit, taga man di daot. So imbis nga kinahanglanon na kaayo, dili na nun magamit. Tungod kay narito daot niya, wala na napaayo nato, no. So check regularly ginato ang ato ang mga kagamitan mga machinery. Kay importante jud kayo pud na. Iwas pud ta sa gasto, no. So kung na natin makita nga bikil sa ato ang mga gamit, so kinahanglan ato ang ayuhundaan, aya di na ato pasagdan dapat, no. Then harvesting tools, implements, machines and equipment that have direct contact with the cassava tuber should be clean and maintained properly. So sa ay pagkahuman nato og gamit sa mga tools and equipment, kinahanglan limpyuhan gidayon nato kay para iwas pod sa contamination, no. Kay diha man magpuyo ang mga bakterya, mga fungus nga pwede makadaot sa ato ang kasaba. So sa paggamit atong balik, so hinlo gihapon, no. O walay makaing maka-spoiled sa ato ang kasaba, no. Then machinery and equipment and containers should be designed and construct to ensure it can be clean, disinfect and maintain to avoid the contamination, no. Then when using resealable harvesting containers and tools, a cleaning and disinfection schedule is in place to prevent contamination, no. So kung asa to na to gi butang, asa na to gi plastar, so didto gyapon na to ibalik. Kanya kinahanglan hinlo gyapon siya kay kung ibalik ato sa atong butanganan nga hugaw, bisan pag nakahinlo na nya kung napilit didto ang mga akong nanay na contaminate dito na contaminate na ang kanang gibutangan nato daan, tapos bisa pag unsa na talaga limpyo ang atong gamit nato, mag-contaminate lang gihapon na siya, no. A record cleaning should be available. Containers that are drainage and can be no longer to keep in a hygienic condition should be discarded, no? Then as far as practicable, cassava tubers containers should not only be used to contain harvested cassava tubers. No, if these are used to other purposes, this should be cleaned and disinfect as necessary prior to use. Containers of agricultural chemicals should not be used as container to cassava tubers or leaves. No, kinahanglan kung gamito mo example katong sprayer, so kinahanglan hinluan gyud siya pag-ayo kay ang gigamit ra ba herbicide. So example lang na siya or pesticide. So kinahanglan kung mogamit gyapon ka og kana ang gamiton gyapon to nimo siya as a disinfect or para sa other purposes, so kinahanglan hinluon gyud nimo siya kung una nimo gi gamit, ayan na po nimo gamit para magamit nimo sa sunod dili na siya contaminated to the chemicals, no, nga pwede makadaot sa ato ang tanom o sa atong crops o labaw na sa ato ang cassava. Sa water, to support the growth of cassava plant throughout the year, this should be enough rainfall or water source. Cassava should produce low yield and deformed tubers when subjected to drought stress, especially during the first 3 months after planting. However, there should be no waterlogging since young cassava plant 1 month to 3 months old will be stand growth well-matured cassava plant will be rotten tubers. Water use of irrigation and the application of water-soluble fertilizers and agricultural chemicals in the field and during post-harvest handling should not contain microbial contaminant at levels that may adversely affect the safety of cassava plants. No, sa crop protection, sa tuang cassava, so agricultural chemicals, growers should use only agricultural chemicals which are authorized by the competent authority of the cultivation of cassava and should use them according to the manufacturer's instructions for the intended purpose. Residues should not exceed levels as established by the Codex uh, Alimentarius Commission, the Asian or by the Philippine National Standard o PNS. No, sa chemicals no kinahanglan yun nga tumano nato kung unsay nakabutang sa label, di ba? For example, uh, you know, 6 cup 6 cup of kani siya nga chemicals ihalo nato sa 16 liters nga tubig. So kung atong pasubrahan, so nagay possibility yung possibility pod nga madaot yun ang ato ang tanom, no? Pwede siya masunog, magkaroon siya wilting. So kinahanglan basahon po nato kung unsay instruction gyud nakabutang dito para asa siya nga tanom gyud, para asa siya nga klase ba siya nga for pest, for herbicide kay klase-klase po ang herbicide na po gitawag nga di ba tulo na sila na gitawag na to nga grasses, broadleaves og sedges. So kung atong gusto na to patyon is grasses, dili pud ta mo palit siguro og kanang broadleaves no o pang sedges kay digi na siya mamatay. So, then growers should refer to the recommendation of PNS Code or Good Agricultural Practices for fresh fruit and vegetables. So, PNS BAPS 49 2017. So, mo na sino din regarding practices of pertaining to pesticide management, no? Then biological control in order to utilize biological organisms and order metabolites apply for the control of pests. Growers should use only biological control following the recommendations, instruction of crop protection specialists for the intended purpose. Then, registration of biological control agent is based on existing regional and national standard of the regulation, use and trade of biological control agents. No? So, mao gihapon, palit gihapon tag mga biocontrol. No? So, kinahanglan nagitatak nga makita ginato nga kanisa is original gyud. Then, cultural management, rogging or removal of diseased plant or plant parts and proper sanitation by removing debris or infected plants should be practiced to reduce eliminates surface of infection or infestation. Then sa recommended practices of harvesting and handling produce from harvest to storage prior to transport. So mo ni siya. So sa harvesting harvesting operations and methods should be conduct with consideration on the possible sources of contamination. So cassava is ready for harvest as early as 6 months to 8 months after planting for food and 8 months to 12 months after planting to industrial use. So, naay duha ka klase na to sa pag-harvest sa cassava. So, mao ni siya 6 to 8 months para sa pagkaon ug 8 to 12 months para sa industrial use. Harvesting cassava tubers can be done manually or mechanically using the digger or harvester care should be taken so as not to injure the tubers as this will lead the losses and to contamination from the soil and may involve into spoilage. No, so natay duha ka klase manual ba o chemical nga sa pag-harvest. Kung kinahanglan inanayon nato dili kinahanglan masamad or other contaminated nga kahatag ug kana ang contaminated noon sa ato ang cassava. Gikan sa pag-harvest no, harvested cassava tubers should be placed in appropriate unsanitary containers. During harvesting, a responsible person should be present to supervise the activity at all times and to assure that harvesters observe hygienic practices. So, preventing cross contamination, harvested cassava is prone to damage, wounds, and cuts during the harvesting and post-harvest handling due to the nature of operations. Mechanical damage is unavoidable. Yun. Cutting to tubers create a wound, and digging tools may scrape the tubers. Wounds and bruises, no, magka-bruises are points of entry for microorganisms leading to cassava tubers spoilage. So, mo ni siya ang hinungdan yun nga magka-spoilage ang ato ang cassava. no? During packaging of cassava tubers in the field, care should be observed to avoid contaminating, no? Containers by exposure to manure or animal feces and other contaminations. Growers, agricultural workers should follow good hygienic practices, no? Ah, dili na to basta-basta ang gyud nga lahi man ni sa ubang nga crops kay pwede ra man ilabay gani, pwede ra kay patong dili sa mga sakyanan, no? Baligya lang kay gahi man kay ni di man basta-basta madaot, dili mo kayong subay gid ta sa good agricultural practices sa atong kasaba kay aron ang ato ang yield, so ug ato ang mga abot gyud nga mas mudako pa, no? Kay base sa ato ang nabasa gaina sa 2018 ni baba ni gani iyahang ato ang produkto diri sa Pilipinas tungod ana nga mga ah, trabaho mga practices about sa post harvest, no? So kinahanglan proper care gyud ato ang pag harvest gyud sa kasaba. Then, control of food hazards. The professor should ensure the steps to minimize contamination of the raw materials during primary production are taken by suppliers. Growers, harvesters, packers, and distributors, no, processors should ensure that their supplier adopt principle outlined in this standard. So, field packing, storage, and transport. So, sa field packing, so, pinaka-importante niya siya, mababa na to. Kasaba that will be sold as whole, fresh, or for further processing. So food or feed should be clean and properly packed. No, growers, agricultural workers should ensure that clean pallets and containers are used. Containers should not come in contact with other source of contamination. So kinahanglan hinlo, no? With suitable handling and storage, uh, freshly harvested cassava should be stored separating the damaged tubers. No, it should be stored and contained under condition that will minimize the potential microbial, chemical, or physical contamination. So, ilahi ginato ang na-damage nga mga tubers dito sa good tubers nga tong walay dili wala samad na para iwas dayon sa um, spoilage or contamination, no? Prior to transport, cassava tubers are packed in a field in such a way that it can withstand road handling during loading and unloading, compression from the weight of other containers, no? Impact and vibration during transport, and high humidity. When it's not in use, clean containers and transport trailers should be covered and kept in a protected location. Damaged containers should be replaced and transport trailers should be maintained operational. Din sa transport, no, sa field packing, storage, and transportation, no? So, freshly harvested cassava should be transported using well-maintained vehicle or other appropriate mode of transportation. So, transport vehicle should not be used for the transport of hazardous substances unless they are adequate, clean, and they're necessary disinfected to avoid cross-contamination. So, storage, cold storage are used for fresh tubers and cassava grades, while well-ventilated storage can be used for starch and flour. O, duha klase. So, sa storage, kung buo pa siya, katong kuan, so, kinahanglan cold storage. Pero pag for starch, so, dapat ang ang pagtransport na sa storage ana is dapat naka well ventilated. Ordinary sheets can be used to store dry cassava chips and crumbles. Storage facilities and vehicles for transporting the harvested tubers should be built in a manner minimize damage to cassava and to avoid access by pests. Should be made of non-toxic materials that permit easy to through cleaning. They should be constructed in a manner to reduce the opportunity for potential contamination from physical objects such as glass, wood, plastics, and the like. No? Uban pa din, receipt and inspection of raw materials. No, sa specific processing steps ni siya. During unloading of cassava tubers, the transport vehicle should be verified for cleanliness and tubers for any evidence of contamination and deterioration. Preparation of cassava tubers before processing. So, physical hazards such as presence of animal and plant debris, metal, and other foreign materials should be removed through manual or mechanical sorting. Tubers showing sign of damage or rotting should be removed from the lot. Washing and microbiological decontamination. So, this provision considers the uh, recommendation of the Code of Hygienic Practices of Fresh Fruit and Vegetable in Water Use of final rinse should be potable quality. So chipping can be done through manual or mechanical chopping of fresh tubers before drying where the ideal thickness, so 10 mm, of chips achieve all materials or equipment coming in direct contact with the fresh tuber should be maintained clean before and after use. No? So granulation, fresh tubers can also be reduced into required size 26 mm by 22 by 15 mm using a granulator. Cassava granulator materials or equipment coming into direct contact with the fresh tuber should be maintained clean before and after use. Cooling and freezing and chilling. No? Um, when pre-cooling is required, it should be done in accordance to the requirement of cassava grades, leaves. So when appropriate, cassava grades or leaves should be maintained at low temperature after pre-cooling or minimizing microbial growth. So the temperature of the cold storage should be controlled and monitored. Consider condensate and defrost water from evaporator type cooling system, so vacuum cooling and cold rooms, should not drip onto fresh cassava products. The inner side of the cooling system should always be clean. No? Potable water should be used in cooling system, particularly when water or ice in its direct contact with fresh cassava product. Hydrocooling, ice cooling, the water quality in this system should be controlled and maintained. No, forced air cooling may be used, which involve the use of rapid movement or refrigerated air over cassava grades. So this system should also be controlled and maintained in minimize microbial rest on the cassava grades leaf. Specific processing tips, no? Kaya po sa drying. So cassava can be dried by using the sun or a mechanical dryer, but sun drying is the most common method. The chips or crumble are spread thinly, not more than 2 inches thick on clean pavement or plastic sheet and dried for 3 to 4 days until reach out about 14% moisture so they can be stored longer. The drying time depends on how much moisture the cassava has when harvested. The drier the roots, no, the faster the process. So longer drying also helps reduce the natural cyanide content in cassava, which is the drying area must be kept clean and free from animal to avoid contamination, and workers should replace gloves if they become torn or dirty. So personal hygiene and farm sanitation, building structures. This section consider the provision of specified in the general principle of food hygiene. No, they also apply hygienic recommendation of the primary processing of cassava intended as feed ingredient. It provides recommendation of the application of relevant manufacturing practices or GMP, good manufacturing practices or GMP. Principle of all stage and production of cassava for food and for feed, so which involve pre-drying, chipping, and drying. No? For cassava for food products, cassava food products packing and processing are done throughout the year. So the facility must be designed for easy cleaning and disinfection. No? Areas where cassava tubers are handled should be kept separate from the processing and packing area to prevent contamination. So each area should have its own cleaning routine, and so tools and utensils are not mixed and do not transfer dirt or germs. So all containers you should be made to mistake materials that do not pose any health risk and can be properly cleaned and sanitized. For animal feeds and industrial uses, the design of the processing and packaging area should allow thorough cleaning and disinfection to ensure the pathogens do not grow in the facility or on the equipment. No? Personal hygiene and sanitation, so sa drainage and disposal. So sa processing of fish, cassava tubers generate large quantities of waste can be served as food and shelter for pests. So therefore, it is important for the processor to have effective waste disposal system. This should be always be maintained in good condition so it is do not uh, become a source of product contamination. So sa workers' health and safety and welfare, no? Sa training, agricultural workers and growers should have appropriate knowledge and skills on cassava production and post-harvest practices. No? Personal working in cassava packaging areas should follow proper handling and good hygienic practices and must understand the role in keeping the cassava clean and safe from spoilage. So packers should be trained and skilled in safe packing method to prevent microbial chemical or physical contamination. So clear and easy to understand instruction for accident and emergencies must be provided, explained verbally, and posted in place where workers can easily see them. No? Then this instruction should also be written in language and workers can be understand. So kinahanglan i-train yun ang atong ang mga trabahante kung aduna man trabahante sa ato ang kasaba planting, no? So kinahanglan gyud nga makabalo sila unsay protocols, unsay prevention nga angay buhaton ug nga perminti dapat magsuot og PPE aron makaiwas sa mga microbe, no? Labaw na sa mga chemicals and physical contamination. So based on the area of responsibility of the workers, no, mao ni siya. So vehicle, farm machineries and equipment operation and tools handling. So kani siya appropriate training should be available for the following areas, no. So accident and emergency procedures, safe use and handling of chemicals, personal hygiene and welfare. Kinahanglan bawal ani sa kanaang mga employees, no. No, personal hygiene and welfare, proper handling and of cassava tubers and primary products. No, sa waste management and energy efficiency, a farm should have an operational waste and management plan and should be followed. Consumption of electricity and fuels should be monitored and reviewed for efficient operation aron dili madak-an punta sa ato ang mga fuel o electricity, no. So machinery and equipment should be service regularly to maintain operational efficiency, no, para iwas punta sa dako ano natong expenses tungod kay wala tay regular kanang inspection sa ato ang machinery. Kinahanglan regular inspection gyud ta. Traceability and recall. So records of cassava production, processing, and distribution should be kept for at least 2 years to help trace products in case of food safety problem or recalls. Growers and packers must regularly update information about production sites, suppliers of inputs, irrigation and pest control practices, chemical use, water quality, and cleaning schedules. So this should also record the date, quantity, and destination of each cassava delivery. Proper lot identification is required so that any product can be tracked back to the farm where it was grown. So containers should be labeled clearly for easy tracking. So if cassava is found or suspected to the contaminated, it should be separated from other product. And if already sold, the buyers must be notified immediately. So ano siya, no? The source of the contamination should be investigated. Corrective action should be applied and all accidents should be documented. So crop protection, a record of all chemicals, both of crop protection should be kept, including the chemical name, supplier, purchase date, expiry date, and quantity. So kinahanglan naka-record gyud tanan kay diha magid makita, no, kung unsang klase ang gigamit nga chemicals sa dapitang supplier mga maglasang supplier ang nakabutang maglasang dito ang kuan. Ang supplier daya nasa lagi ka maglasa cassava planters. So baw-an sa dapit, no. Din expiration date sa ato ang produkto kano sa siya gi harvest ani ana. So ang expiration date ani pila ka bulan or tuig. Din quantity, so nabas pilang kuan ani pila sila pila ka kilo ana, 14 kilos ba, 20 kilos ba. So residual levels go beyond the allowed limit o MRL, no. Tawag, the cause should be investigate, corrective action taken, no, and the incident recorded to prevent the use of expired chemicals and updated inventory to store chemical must also be maintained with details such as name, date received, quantity, expiry date, and when it was fully or disposed of. No? Maintenance and calibration recorded for chemical sprayers should also keep, and all records should be available during farm inspections. No? So harvest and post-harvest practices, if applicable, no? Farm storage areas temperature should temperature and humidity are recorded, no. Application of post-harvest agri-chemical should be recorded and maintained with following information. So muna siya ang kanang information dapat nagabutang cassava production identity, no, lot of batch o muna siya of cassava tubers, no. Then location of application of agricultural chemicals, application dates of agricultural chemicals, phase of disease tapos treated, muna siya phase of disease treated, common name, type of treated, control, then product trade name, formulation, product trade name or formulation, product quantity applied, applicator's name, animals, pest and disease control, no. action taken of animals based on disease control and monitoring should be recorded. So kinahanglan naka-record yun, no, kung abay mga animals ito sa nakabuta rito ang mo'y inungdan, so naka-record na man mga CCTV sa mga dagkong kumpanya na gyud po. So isa na gid na sa bisa mga gagmay nga company, o kinahanglan naka-record yun na siya kay dili mo basta-basta naabay atagi ba mga food safety baya sa atong ano produkto. So as a pagtuman nato sa good agricultural practices, so kinahanglan naka-monetize gyud tanan, no, mga lihok nato, lihok sa mga trabahante, pati sa mga pangitabo, nabay mga pests o mga diseases, so kinahanglan naka-monetize, naka-record yun. Then workers' health, safety, and welfare, a record of personal orientation and training on personal hygiene practices, no, risks associated with the health safety and programs relevant to good agricultural practices should be kept. Records should indicate that the required instruction or training program are in place and copies of attendance and certified assigned. No, list of workers who attended and training course should be complied. So sa waste management, disposal of cassava waste material should have documented records. No, kinahanglan farm waste management plan should be properly documented, including the types of waste products generated by production, operation, and practices to minimize waste generation, reuse, or recycle of waste, and storage disposal of waste. Outdated document are disposed and only current version of documents relevant to good agricultural practices are used. Written and or documentary accounts should be kept which enable the official of, or officially recognized certification body authority to trace the origin, nature, and quantities of all tubers, both and the use of such materials. In addition, written or documentary account should be kept to the nature, quantities, and consignments of all agricultural products sold. Quantities sold directly to the final consumer should preferably be accounted on a daily basis. So, internal self inspection. The grower should conduct a annual internal self inspection. Effective corrective action should be implemented if necessary. So, mao ni ang bibliography. No? So, muna ang Annex A, kung asa itong atong ingon nga mga variety sa ato ang kasaba. So, natay Philippine Seed Board, muna ang local name. So, i-search lang nato na. So, muna siya ang yield niya, kaya makuha per hectare, no? Tons per hectare na ang Philippine Seed Board o ang UPL, CB niya negative 1. So, ang makuha na ito nga yield per hectare, tons per hectare, so na 40. Ang starch content is 29. So, dako-dako siya. Then, not applicable for dry matter content. Then, hydrocyanic content is wala. Na Philippine Seed Board, BCB, negative 3. So, sa pinaka second to the last, no, na 26.3 to 30.2 ang iyahang yield, no, tons per hectare. So, starch content, dako gyapon 29, 31 iyang dry matter. Ana. Okay, daghan pa ni sila. So, mga variety. So, napoy low, na ay medium, pero medium siya ang iyahang cyanide content, pero dako pud ang iyahang yield niya. So tons per hectare. So di ba makita to, pero ang pinakadako gyud is kani ang 44. So natin 44. So ang NSIC 2005 CB35. So na siya ikuan 44.7 no ang tons per hectare. Ya low ang iyahang cyanide content. So maupod ni ay 42. Ayun. So muna to guys. So salamat.